America grow again. We are on a mission to put a farm in every single home. I mean, decentralized agriculture is the future. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see how fucked up the current agriculture system is, yet how complex and massive it is. If you think about it this way, it'll blow your mind, I think. 300 something million people, 325, something like that. 3 meals a day. That's almost a billion meals a day that somebody has to provide somehow, right? And if you look at different trends, I think 1 to 3 pounds, or 3 to 5 pounds is how much food the average American eats every day. Taking the low end of 3 pounds, 3 pounds times 325 million people or so, 320, something like that, give or take, is almost a billion pounds of food that needs to be produced every day. That's crazy. That's an insane amount of food. And I'm not saying we can replace that overnight with anything. In fact, the current agriculture system is highly specialized and what would you call it? Multifaceted. There's not one thing that dominates that billion pounds of food. Not dairy, not meat, not nothing, right? It's a very complicated system. While that gets, what would you say, optimized and brought into the 21st century from a place that, we kind of took these old school methods and just scaled them out to feed 7+ billion people. That's not easy. Just in America, it's 1 billion pounds of food every day. You have to plan for and get to the market. Someone's got to plant it, harvest it, process it, package it, distribute it, shelf it, and then keep the store running and market it so you can come and pick up that food. It's a crazy system. What we're going to see, and what you're seeing now, is a decentralization, the PC era of farming. Whereas right now we have these massive server farms, if you will, that are producing all our food in big clumps all over America. You're going to see the miniaturization of the farm, and it's going to be brought to the site of consumption, on-site farming. In homes, in schools, in restaurants, wherever the food is made. In cities, it's going to start being produced in a high-capacity manner. It's going to use some of the latest advancements in different fields of science and industries of technology to make what was once impossible cost-effectively now a no-brainer. So a kit like this costs, I don't know, $700 delivered to the house, and it can grow any leafy green. And with a slight modification, it could grow fish as well. And then with some more modifications, it can grow mushrooms and fruits and veggies as well. I mean, there's like a whole host of things we're going to get into, and we're going to keep stacking those capabilities in people's various stack farms. And so this system right now, I fell into an opportunity to grow microgreens locally. So all of these microgreens are going to a single restaurant. I'm exploring a site location for a microgreen production facility. So for now, this system is a microgreen producing machine. If you want to get into the microgreen business and you don't know how, take the e-course I've put up, join our membership area, learn how to build this system, learn how to use it for microgreens and build a business on that. Also learn about aquaponics, learn about STEM education, and learn about, vertical farming, mass production. So we have all sorts of training material and so on. Check it out, stack.farm/join. This tower, so right now I'm selling these greens as an update to everybody for $50 a pound. And this thing is able to generate about $1,500 a year, if you will, at that price point. Now that's half of my target yield or price, which would equal $100 a pound, which would equal $2,800 a year. But it is still above my minimum floor of $32 a pound, which would equal about $950 a year. So as of now, this thing can generate a healthy profit. It was $700. It'll produce twice that a year. So that is a huge return on investment from a percentage standpoint. The question is how many systems, what's the market demand, so on and so forth. at the very least, it is now going to pay for my expensive hobby here. So I'm going to be able to pay for all the parts and pieces I need to upgrade, set up a new system. This system will pay for the next system. Maybe the next system is just for me. Maybe the next system is aquaponics, right? All those parts and pieces can now come from this thing, which I'll be using to deliver weekly to a single restaurant. And it's kind of incredible. And $50 a pound is the price point at your local grocery store, give or take $5. So it's not an unheard of price. It's a good price for them. It's lower than the $80 a pound or to $100 a pound for high-end microgreens that some restaurants have to pay. So, and they can tell me what they want. I can turn around 2 weeks later, give them exactly the variety that they want. It's a pretty cool setup. Looking forward to sharing more. If you want to join, learn what we're doing, get all our free info, join the members community, talk to other people, learn how to operate a microgreen business on top of a stack farm, all the troubleshooting, all the parts, pieces, everything you need to do is located at stack.farm/join. It is the way to support our research and development so that we can show you how to use which off-the-shelf parts to use, the cheapest possible parts to produce the best quality plants, how they integrate in the most efficient way so that first off, make planting the fastest possible, make operations hands-off, zero input needed, and then make harvesting the fastest and safest possible so that your end product is a highly sought after microgreen, and then of course the business, how to run a business on top of that for microgreen production, sales, marketing, labeling, all that stuff, show you as we do it ourselves. The goal is to be able to make $150,000 a year net profit off of a microgreen farm for anybody in America. So check us out, stack.farm/join. The future is decentralized. So is agriculture, I guess. All right, guys, take care. Bye.